Hello, everyone. So let's see what we got going on over here. Oh boy. Says here, Gilbert Arenas, xenophobic. NBA rant is the nonsense JJ Reddick warned us about. I swear to God, he better be xenophobic. People love throwing around phobic words. He does sit like a big kid, though. uh, yes, Gilbert. What is it now? Why anyone listens to former Memphis Grizzly guard Gilbert Arenas is beyond me. He could be an entertaining listen, but that's probably why they listen to him. Just, people are just sometimes intentionally obtuse. All right. I, I had the weirdest comment today. This one, I merely said that women are more social. They kind of need a group around them. That's simply a fact. This woman comes back with a comment that's just like paragraphs talking about how as a woman women love being by themselves and reading books and all this stuff, and she's talking about, oh, I raised 5 kids and all. It's like, sweetheart, you did all of that in a society which is a group. You have friends, you go to grocery stores, which is a group of people that comes and brings food to your convenience. You need a group. Who is more likely to be out in the woods taking care by themselves that only survives on their own efforts, men or women? Like, it is not a controversial take. People are simply being intentionally obtuse because their feelings are hurt by certain things, and then they just go off on this tangent and try to create this ridiculous argument and call people names simply because they didn't like that one thing, and their feelings get involved, and they're like, no, I have to justify this. I have to and explain to people why it's wrong. Just like, just take the L. Like, you got hurt. It's fine. It's fine to feel a certain type of way. Just, deal with it, process your emotions, and then either come back to it or forget about it. It just, oh my God. Okay. If he had self-awareness to realize where the limits of his sense of humor are. What the hell does that even mean? You saying because you didn't find what he said funny, now he's crossed the line of humor? Or he could regale his listeners with stories. Now you're gonna tell him how to do his show. Stories of what it's like to share the floor with the former. Why the hell would he tell people about some other random dude instead of them going to the random dude? Uh, God damn it! In his 20s, he was a rogue captain of one of the most wayward rosters in the modern NBA. And in his 40s, he's a voice behind the most uninformed lineup of NBA podcasters. Wow. Are you the informed NBA podcaster? Maybe the rest of his crew, including Josiah Johnson, aren't that bad. Trying to create division. They're like, that Gilbert Arenas, he's trash. But you guys, I don't even know why you associate with him. You're good people. But Arenas' thoughts drag down their on-off rating by consistently airballing takes from the outside of his range. Anyone who's watched NBA defenses dissolve under the weight of rules and skills that favor offense amid the NBA's recent scoring surge has gone a little unhinged in search of solutions, but Arenas' red hat level response to addressing the score is the red hat the MAGA? These people, man. The scoring surge during a recent episode of Gil's Arena was the epitome of why he's the epitome. There it is. Like, God damn it. I know the word, but I just don't say it often enough. of why he's one of the least respected voices in basketball. I mean, you obviously don't respect him. I know what they can do. Get rid of all Europeans. Out of context, that is wild. But he's probably talking about something else. Arenas said during recent episode, as if that wasn't bad enough, Arenas doubled down on his rental in Stupid Town by purchasing a beach condo for his commentary. You go to college to learn defense. What college do Europeans go to? University. They have no athleticism. I'm not mad at it. You know, I mean, I don't mind roasting some Europeans. Yeah. I think like over half my family lives in Europe, and they're like European citizens. They have no speed, no jumping ability. Damn, said white man can't jump. They're a liability on defense. They are 150 euros in the league today. All right. It sounds like currency right there. Name the top defenders. I can't. None. Just Rudy. How do you say none and then name a guy? Just Rudy Gobert and the Greek Freak. Don't know what that is. Sounds like yogurt. Other than that, they're offense players. Okay, offensive players. Yeah, I that doesn't seem like a weird comment to make. It's just observing that Europeans have a different style and they favor offense. How's that xenophobic? He doesn't sound like he's afraid of Europeans. It's just like they do things differently. The NBA took away aggression. Arena said they took away aggression to go to open up the Euro League. When they first started getting here, it was too rough for them. They didn't make it. Eventually, they softened the rules. They didn't soften the rules for the Americans. They softened the rules to open up international. Okay. I mean, it is all right. It is an athletic sports, and they are a business. And if the NBA is going to focus more on business, they wouldn't want the players to get hurt more often. So it would make sense that they would soften the rules. And plus, it is an entertainment business. So offense would be more entertaining than defense. Defense would simply bring the game back to a less exciting you know, dynamic. So when they say the Euros are going to run the league in the next 5 years, why do you think that? Okay, so someone says the Euros are going to run the league. That's the context that you need to understand that the man is not xenophobic. Like, why would you more threes, passing, cutting? This is not our league. This is not the American style. This is the Euro style. Drive in, suck the suck the defense in. All right, pause on the defense. Pass the ball to the 3-point line. Remember JJ Reddick's polemic? Or is it pole Mike? Okay. Explaining how basketball talk gets drowned out by ridiculous hot take artists. Arenas is the metonym. Damn it. I do not know this one. Metonym. All right, I'll look it up later. For that ignorance. Not only did he skip over James Harden and the Warriors dynasty impact, this 13-year pro and former All-Star just said with a straight face, well, what else would he say with that you go to college to learn how to play defense? I mean, he's probably just means that, the league recruits out of college and the college games have different rules and the players they play differently, so they learn defense more. Like, it's not complicated. uh Anecdotal evidence says otherwise. Players who came straight from high school were winners of the last defensive player of the year awards, but players in the league don't go straight from high school anymore. So what is he talking about? Didn't they stop recruiting straight from high school? So what is he talking about? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Then Marc Gasol became the first European to win it in 2013. Rudy Gobert is about to win his fourth, and soon he will likely cede his throne to Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Okay. The league softened the rules when the scores were being held in what? In the lows and 80s and 90s. Exactly. I knew it. They softened the rules to make it more entertaining. The scores were low back then when defense was good. The 3-point boom was a natural evolution which began in the last decade. Okay. Irony of Arenas' misinformation is that but you didn't say anything different from what he said. Like he mentioned this guy. He's talking about the rules being softened. You also admitted the rules were softened. Like, this is silly. This is silliness. Like, you go into extra mile just to say the guy is something that he's not. Anyways, until next time.